you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys fell in London last week, so they are right back at it the very next week. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Our squad fired up as we approach kickoff. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set, go.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Second and inches.
Let's go now.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Down. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's enough for a first down.
London, first down.
Ready. Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, London. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, How quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll run with a man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. And that will be a first down.
Here we go, start. Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Ali. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. As the Bison, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Wizards offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 45, right.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Wizards out for this punt. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Bice offense ready for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Automatic first down.
Let's go now.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
He's got room to roam. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bisons. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good. And the Bisons are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Wizards offense ready for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Down.
His drive will start on the ground, and this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man is Davis. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision maker.
Here it is on 4th down. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That's quickly out to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 45, right. Set.
Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bison's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic, 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hawk, yeah.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 6 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Yeah. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Wizards offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
95.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Louisville. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Bisons will get out in front, 17-7.
17. Wizards 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Well, Wizards offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He's got room to the 45, and they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play on first down, 31 yards.
First down.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready. Here we go. Cut.
Now a give up the middle with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Ready.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on third and 5.
45, white. Set.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 12-yard line.
Blue, 32.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
22 meters. Strike. 3. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Wizards. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Wizards are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Wizards 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bison's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Down.
70, hot 7, press on lead.
At the 40-yard line.
Steady.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bison. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle form, right? The final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bisons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Number ready.
30-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Irving now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
Now, faking the give. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. And that will be a first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. That is intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
KJ Henry on the tackle.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
50-yard line.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Ashton Davis there to make the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Here we go. Clock 40.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The Wizards out for the punt. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. The Bison's offense getting set to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Wizards offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go, set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Down. Hunt.
Back to throw. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow, 22.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bison offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Ali. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop. Second down, they need 7. He'll drop to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Wizards offense. And their running back set to go once more. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's enough for a first down.
Got it. Set. Ready. Black. Ready.
They run on the jet sweep. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down.
13 yards. First down, London.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Blue, 32. Hut.
He'll get this out wide. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 6-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
Handoff here. Up the middle. He slams it in there. And he is in. Touchdown, London. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game 24-24.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bison's offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Carry now for Ali. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. Set to go now on first and 10.
The 26-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
On the ground, they go with Ali. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another try with Ali. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Louisville. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Bisons 31, Wizards 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Wizards offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Okay, right.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
95. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Ready.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Rolling right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. 45, right.
They'll run here. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Bison's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. Here's a handoff to Ali. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
That's taken in. It's Rasheen Ali. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
A gain of 12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 21.
A run with Ali. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll go once more with Ali. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on. Hey.
On 3rd down, here's Ali.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Time to kick it away for the Bisons. Here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Wizards offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
22 London. 1st down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play. 1st down, London.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The Bison's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Moving to his left. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
Let's go now. Hop 70. Let's go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ali. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go! Cougar 19.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, set!
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get a leg up in the OT.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Wizards offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Black 40.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Double.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
45. White.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A gain of 12 yards. And a London 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Wizards.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 30. Cut.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50.
19 yards. And a London 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
31-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Wizards. So it's a win for our visitors. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.